Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived. It is Cody and Lander, take 3 for the 3A state championship here in Cheyenne. This is one of those matches that I feel like Coach Abilio Montero, I think he wanted in the worst way, just because of the record that Lander has against Cody coming into this matchup. They are 0-2 against Cody, and they lost by the same final score in both games, 3-1. You know what that tells me, ladies and gentlemen? That tells me that Lander is due. And we're going to see what they come up with here in this big-time matchup. The defending 3A state champions, the Lander Lady Tigers, are going to take on the probably one of the best teams in the 3A West, and actually is the number one seed, was the number one seed in the 3A West coming into this tournament, the Cody Phillies. And I do not need to tell you how big of a matchup this is. I don't need to tell you pretty much anything you don't already know. The Lady Tigers have been here before. They won last year. They're defending state champions. They are shorthanded a little bit, and they are banged up, but I feel like at this point of the season, so is everyone else. So we are going to have ourselves a barn burner, as my best friend used to call it, and it'll be Cody Lander 3 for the state title coming up next. You're listening to Lander Valley State Soccer here on WYO Today's YouTube. If you know somebody who is not listening in, send them our way. We're in for a fun one. We'll be right back.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal and Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Welcome back, everyone, to Cheyenne South. The teams are lined up, and the referees are walking them out to center field. We are about ready to get this one underway. We're about ready to get ready for the introductions. "40 minutes on the clock, 80 minutes away from determining a 3A state champion. Coach Abilio Montero brings his team out to the field, and Coach Marion Myers also brings the Cody Phillies out to the field as well. The starting lineups are going to be introduced here.
For the Cody Phillies, we have number 8, Natalie Winky.
And you can hear the crowd in their full appreciation on the far side. Lander is over on the right across from me, and Cody is right in front of us here in the booth.
Number 18, Aspen Kalkowski.
And
number 20, Jessa Lynn.
this one, as I said, is going to be a lot of fun. These two teams have met before. They've met twice, and
in goal, number 60, Isabel Radakovich.
both of these teams have met twice. Lander has fallen 3-1 in both games. And the defending 3A state champions will have a big, tall task ahead of them, but we'll see what happens here. Let's get quickly to the starting lineups. First, for the away team on the scoreboard, they will have the Cody Phillies, and they will bring to the field number 8, Winky, number 13, Neiman, number 16, Robbins, number 17, Growney, number 18, Kalkowski, number 20, Lynn, number 22, that is the other Neiman, their sisters on this team. Number 24 is Hopkin, number 25, Wilson, number 38, Boyson, and number 80, the star goalkeeper for these Phillies, Radakovich. And then the home team, the defending 3A state champions, looking for the repeat. They will bring to the field, does Coach Abilio Montero. In goal, Aislinn Donahue. And then in a shocker, Abby Copeland will start this game. She will be joined by Anna Nielsen, Demi Stauffenberg, Mason Morton, Whitney Hansen, Mia Copeland, Allie Atnip, Delaney Sullivan, Emma Getz, and Zoe Mulholland. And that is who Coach Abilio Montero will bring to the field. We have been told that Annabelle Knockhazel will play in this game. She was originally going to start, but a late decision was made to have Zoe Mulholland start in her place. But we will see Annabelle Knockhazel at some point in this game. And so everyone is ready to go. The sun is bright and the wind is breezy a little bit, and no really showing of signs of really major wind by the flag, as both teams will make their way out and set up. The officials are looking at the nets. Now they're going to go to their corners. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is Lander. It is Cody 3. Winner is the state champion. And we are off and running. Cody with the ball to start us off. Ball is going to go far side here. Cody quickly will make a move up towards midfield, and Abby Copeland early on testing those torn ligaments to send it back the other direction. Gets with it. Tries to center it to Delaney. Back touch pass goes to Getz. Getz will center. And ball now with Anna Nielsen, no longer wearing that cast. Or no, that was not Anna. That was Mia Copeland. Anna still wearing that cast. And Delaney tries to get the ball away from Boyson and unable to do so. Ball back into the attacking third of Lander. Boyson and Delaney collide. Boyson will steal the ball away. Now comes near side to Kalkowski. Kalkowski will try to lead up one of her teammates. It'll get kicked off of the foot of number 13, Neiman, and it'll be a throw-in early on here for Lander. Throw-in is going to go off the foot of Kalkowski, and so another throw-in here for Lander early on in this one. Throw-in is going to go high, and Delaney will keep it in, and they will steal it away, Will Cody. And almost lost it over the touchline, did Winky, but saved it. Ball now with Neiman. Neiman will make Nielsen miss. Now go to Boyson. Boyson will go near side. Now cross field. Near side now. Atnip nicely done to tap it over the touchline. And so throw in here for the Lander Lady Tiger, for Cody Phillies, I'm sorry. Actually, they're going to say a corner kick here for Cody. First set piece of the day for the Phillies. Kick on the way, high, deflects, and gets sent out by Copeland, and then even more out by Hanson. Boyson will touch it, and she'll have it center circle. Gets in front of Boyson. Near side now. Cody with it. Ball now in the corner. Looks to cross. Nielsen will... Actually, that was Donahue who will see it go into her hands. And so Donahue early on with a save. Ball back into play. She'll go to Delaney Sullivan. Sullivan and Boyson. Boyson steps right in front of Delaney. And that is a mismatch as Boyson probably has, I would say, about maybe a foot on Delaney. Throw in will go off of Hanson. Ball now is going to be with Copeland. Mia Copeland sends it up, deflected back by the defensive Cody. And then Abby Copeland will send it up, and it will go over the touchline. Throw in here for Cody. Ball now with Cody. Near side, they're going to center it. It's going to go through the legs of Wilson. Wilson's now going to send it up, and this one will go behind the goal, and it'll be a goal kick here for Lander as we are at the 35-50 mark in this first half. 3A state title on the line. Lander and Cody in the third time these two teams have met this season. Boyson deflects the ball. Cody will now send it back. Stuffed by Demi Stauffenberg. Sent back up to Delaney. To Getz. Getz is going to try to get around one defender. She does. Now she's going to try to send it up. It's going to be too hard of a touch. And it will go right to the goalkeeper, Radakovic. Radakovic will send it in. It'll take a bounce and then go deflect off of Zoe Mulholland. Mulholland tries to get it up. Now it's going to get tipped up by Atnip. Battle for the ball goes to number 13, which is Neiman. Ball is now with Boyson in the attacking third for Cody. Boyson comes near side now. And she'll tap it, but it'll get stolen away by Nielsen. Nielsen loses it, however. Ball's now going to go to Kalkowski. Back to Boyson. Boyson to Kalkowski. Lander is playing really hard defense, but cannot get that ball away. Radakovic shot is wide off the shot by Boyson. Boyson got loose, and she had an opportunity, and it goes just wide of Donahue. Goal kick for Lander here at the 34-minute mark. Ball back in play. We'll go far side now to Cody. And now foot race as the Tigers and Phillies will battle for it. It goes over the touchline, last touched by Cody, and so it'll be a goal kick here for Riverton. Or not for Riverton, for Lander, I'm sorry. Kick is deflected up off the kick from Donahue. And here comes Cody again. They're going to have an opportunity. Shot on the way. It's goal! And early on, 1-0 Cody. That goal was by Neiman. She sent it over the hands of Donahue. And now early on, 1-0 is the score. And as promised, Annabelle Knockhazel is going to enter the game. Knockhazel has tape on that one leg. And here we go. Ball's going to go to Nielsen. Nielsen will have it. She's going to go to Knockhazel. We're going to test it early. Knockhazel sends it over to Abby Copeland. Copeland, upfield to Delaney. Sullivan will get sandwiched, and they're going to give a throw-in to Lander as it went just over the touchline. Ball will get into the attacking third, headed off by Mia Copeland. Ball's going to get deflected back to midfield. And two nice passes, and now Copeland will touch the ball over the touchline. Throw in here for Cody. Ball is center field. And the whistle is going to go in favor of Lander here. One nothing our score in favor of Cody early on. 31.5 left in this first half. Free kick coming for the Lady Tigers. Kick is low, deflected, will go in the favor of Cody, and it will go over the touchline. Throw in here for Lander on the near side. Knockhazel will throw it in, and it will be stolen away momentarily. Lander will regain possession. To Knockhazel, to Nielsen. Copeland to Getz. Cross is going to get deflected, but stolen away back to Copeland. Copeland will send it back into the attacking third, but it'll get deflected out by Cody, and here comes Cody again. Or it'll be Lander with a throw in. Knockhazel will throw it in again. She's going to go to her defense here to Allie Atnip. Atnip is going to lose the ball. Here comes Cody again. Knockhazel tries to deflect, can't do it. Neiman's going to have an opportunity. Now they're going to center. Ball's going to come back to Boyson. Boyson goes past Copeland and Delaney. Delaney's going to turn on the Jets, and she's going to send it over the touchline. Throw in for Cody. .30 minutes left, first half, 1-0 Cody lead. And they will blow a whistle. Free kick coming for Cody here, right outside the edge of the box. And so Cody has another opportunity at a set piece here. They're going to set up the wall. Boyson will take the kick. Kick, sails, gets headed off by Demi Stauffenberg, and she'll send it over to the corner. It'll stay in and get sent out. Nicely done by Lander, but it's going to go over the touchline, and so it'll be a throw-in here for Cody. Phillies lead 1-0 with 29:20 left in the first half. Throw-in is going to go to Lynn. And now Boyson will have it. Boyson's going to lose it. And now Delaney will have it on the far side. Delaney will send it right back to Getz. Getz is going to take a spin, and now it'll go to Hanson. Hanson will make a move. She's going to go to Delaney. Delaney in a foot race on the far side. It's going to get over the touchline, however. Goal kick here for Cody. Ball is going to get set down on the left of the goalkeeper, and ball is going to get sent in over the head of Nielsen. It'll end up right here with Hanson and Winky. Winky will actually, they'll call a foul and give Cody here a free kick. Boyson right here in front of us on the near side will send it. All kinds of leg. It's going to get through. Shot is going to go in and goal. A deflection makes it 2-0 in favor of Cody. They are piling this one on. And so now 2-0 in favor of Cody. Ball back into play quickly. It's with Getz. Getz will have it. She'll get ran into by Boyson. Boyson will bump her off the ball. And now here we go, far side. Cody looking for more. Sliding tackle. Everybody goes down. They're going to call a foul on. They're actually going to give the ball to Lander. And so with 27.5 left, Lander with a free kick here. We knew that Cody was going to be a hard out. And they now lead early 2-0. And here they come again. Cody is going to look to go center, and then they're going to go near side. Ball is with Neiman. Neiman's got Nielsen in front of her. She'll cross, and it'll go right into the hands of Aislinn Donahue. Donahue will send this one deep. It'll go high, and will go off of Hanson. Hanson will go to Zoe Mulholland. Cody will steal it away. And Lander tries to get it up to Delaney, can't get it through. Hanson now with it. She'll go to center circle to Mulholland. Mulholland to Hanson. Hanson will go back and get it over to Copeland. Copeland to Getz. Centers it, deflected by Lynn. And it'll go over, no, it won't go stay inbounds. And Cody will retain possession. Now center field. Foot race on the way. Demi Stauffenberg will step in. Mulholland will step in, Mason Morton will step in and also try to get a hold of it. Can't do it. Here comes Cody. Demi Stauffenberg deflects the pass. And now near side, it's going to go to Nielsen. Now it's going to get kicked out by Ali Atnip deep. It's going to go to Boyson. Boyson's going to head it to Kalkowski. And now it's going to end up with Delaney. Delaney loses the ball. And now Cody with it in the backfield. They're going to send it up. And this one will go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Lander with 25-15 left in the first half. And the Lady Tigers trail 2-0. Ball goes over the touchline, and so it'll be a throw-in here for Cody. Ball goes back over the touchline. Cody will throw it in again. Quickly, it will come to Kalkowski. Kalkowski will try to center it. Can't do it. Nachhazel will send it up to Getz. Getz will lead up. Try to get it to Delaney, but again, deflected by Groney. Now near side, Nachhazel will lose it. And now Cody with a touch pass. Here they come again. Phillies it in the attacking third. They're going to go to the near side with Neiman. Neiman's got Atnip in front of her, and Atnip will deflect and throw in here for the Phillies. Throw in will go to Boyson. She'll settle the ball down, and she's going to have Hanson on her. Hanson will deflect the ball away. Collision by Getz and one of the Phillies, and now a foot race here. Delaney's going to have it on the far side. Delaney, center, will go past Getz. Getz is still going to have it, and this time it's going to get sent out by the Cody Phillies. It'll end up with Lander. Now with Copeland. Copeland misses the first kick. And now she'll get it over to Nachhazel. Nachhazel to Hanson. Hanson, Delaney tries to get it to Emma. Can't get it through. Ball stolen away, and it'll go over the touchline. Last touch by Wilson. So throw in here for Lander at the 23-minute mark. 2-0 is the score in the 3A state championship game. And they're going to call a foul and free kick here for Lander. So let's see what happens here. Getz will take the free kick with 22:40 left first half. Kick is on the way, sails high and over the net. And so goal kick here for the Phillies. (22:15) left first half, 2-0 the score. And the Cody Phillies will take the goal kick here. Kick will come short. And it'll go through three different legs, or three different players' legs, and end up on the far side. Cody with it now, looking to make some moves. They're going to come up, and on the far side, they're going to come to the center. Ball gets centered and get kicked out. It's going to end up right with Boyson, however. Now Nachhazel's going to have it. She's going to go to Getz. Getz is back to Nachhazel. Nachhazel, Hanson. Copeland. Sullivan now. Back to Hanson. That ball's going to take a tip. Hanson's going to have to get all the way back to Nielsen at center circle. They center it and going to get stolen away. Ball now with Wilson. Ball will go over the touchline on the far side. And so we'll have a throw in for Lander. Far side, it will go over the head of Delaney. So now Cody will have it on the defensive line. Now to Boyson. Boyson near side. And we'll actually have it deflected and stolen away. Nielsen now. Back to Mia Copeland. Boyson steals it away from Copeland. Boyson now makes a move. Far side now. Wilson. She's got Mason Morton in front of her. And that time it'll be a goal kick for... It's a goal kick for the Tigers. And Jessa Lynn, as well as Maddie Chrysler, is going to come in for the Phillies here. Under 20 left, 2-0 the score. Ball stolen away. Chrysler is going to have there's going to be a shot on goal, and it will go goal just wide. So now goal kick here for Lander. Lander has very rarely in the first 20 minutes of this game been in the attacking third. Kick on the way. We'll go to Delaney. Sullivan far side. Centers. And now it's to Copeland. Gets, tips it. And now we'll collide. No call. Ball's going to go off the side of the arm of Nielsen. Throw in for the Phillies. Headed off by Hansen over the touchline, and so another throw in here for Cody. Throw in will go to Boyson. Boyson will get it over to Kokowski, and Kokowski will send it far side. It's to Chrysler. Boyson loses the ball. Collision. And that time they're going to call the whistle. And so now it'll be a free kick here for Boyson and for Cody. Kick by Boyson on the way. Is deflected. And gets all the way back to Getz. Getz now center circle. She's leading up Nielsen. Nielsen is going to catch up to it. Has to slow down a moment. And now back to Getz. Getz has got three people around her. Ball's going to go towards the net. And Radakovich will grab a hold. 17:45 left. First half, 2-0 Cody leads. Radakovich sends it long. Gets tipped up by Abby Copeland. And now a throw in for Cody. Ball tipped up. Cody with it. Copeland and Knockhazel will combine and get the ball away. Knockhazel gets it up to Getz. Getz goes around one defender. She's going to try to lead up somebody. She's trying to get it to somebody. No one is there ready for it. So she's going to tap it over to Knockhazel. Knockhazel's going to send it up. No one was ready to go for it, and so it's going to go all the way to Radakovich. Under 17 minutes left, Radakovich will send the ball high and deep. Takes a high bounce, and it will end up with Winky. Ball's going to go over the touchline, however, and so it'll be a throw in here for Lander. Getz is going to come out. She will be replaced by Balderston. Throw in is going to go off the side of the leg of Cody, and they'll actually regain possession as the ball got ping-ponged around a little bit. Ball is with Neiman. Now to Boyson. Boyson tries to get the ball up, and it's going to go get stolen away momentarily by Delaney. Sullivan loses the ball right back, however, to Cody, and now ball will go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in here for Cody. Throw in to Boyson. She's going to send it all the way across, tipped out and stolen by Nielsen. She'll get it to Balderston. Balderston tries to get it out, but it's going to get stolen away. Atnip, nice defensive play, steals the ball right back for Lander. Here they come on the counter, though. And ball's going to get sent over the touchline as Delaney was barreling in. Hopkin with the tap over the touchline, and so here comes a throw-in for Lander in the attacking third. Throw-in is to Knockhazel. Knockhazel battles and gets the ball. Balderston centers, can't get it through. Here comes Cody on the counter. Winky was going to have it. She's going to give it over to Wilson. Wilson has got Mason Morton in front of her, and now it's going to be a foul, and it's going to be Lander ball on the free kick here. And Wilson is still sitting down, and she is having a conversation with the official. And now she's going to get up. As we reach 14:20 left in this first half. Kick is on the way, sails high. It'll go right to Cody. Knockhazel will steal it, and she'll actually tip it right to Lynn, so Cody will take it right back. Abby Copeland collides with one of the Phillies. Ball stolen away and battled for again. Cody is not giving up possession at all in this attacking third. Ball with Boyson. Boyson comes near side. She's got Balderston and Nielsen right in front of her. Ball's going to go to Knockhazel in center circle. She's going to have the ball tipped out. Knockhazel's going to send it right back to Delaney, however. Sullivan makes a move. First shot is on and right into the hands of Radakovich. 13-15 left. First half, 2-0 still the score in favor of the Phillies. Ball goes far side and gets stolen away. Here comes Cody again. Cody, it is with Winky, and again a foul is called, and another free kick here for Lander with 12:45 left in this first half. Ball on the way is kneed by one of the Phillies, and now Knockhazel is going to battle and get the ball over to Balderston. Balderston was going to try to lead up Hanson, but stolen away by the Phillies. Ball off the knee of Knockhazel, gets it to Nielsen, now to Delaney. Delaney's going to go around one person. She's going to get the ball stolen away, however. Ball gets into the box, and this time it'll be a corner kick here for Lander at the 11:50 mark. And so Getz is going to come in for Nielsen. As the corner kick will come from Knockhazel. Knockhazel, low, goes off the side of the foot of Copeland. And so goal kick here for Cody. .11 minutes left, first half, 2-0 the score. Kick will go short to the near side for Cody. And they'll bring it across midfield. That ball is with Winky. She'll go to the near side now. Ball is going to get tapped, and it'll be over the touchline. Last touch by Cody. Molly Hayes for Cody had an opportunity at it. Just could not catch up to it. Kick is set down, ball set down, and now the kick is on the way. Ball's going to go right to Hanson, and she will have the deflection lost. And now Boyson will have it for Cody. Now Lynn, back to Boyson. Boyson is up the middle. She's got 3 people on her. She's going to go far side. Kick on the way is going to sail over the net. Another goal kick here for Lander. 9:40 left in the first half. Wilson is going to come in. She's going to replace Winky here for the Phillies. Kick on the way is deflected and stolen away by Cody. Collision between Getz and Wilson, and Getz will win the possession for Lander. And the referee had a quick word there with Wilson. And kick on the way is going to get past everybody and go right to Radakovich. And she'll grab a hold. 8:40 left first half, 2-0 the score. Cody leads. Winner is the 3A state champion. Knockhazel heads it up and then head it right back. And Atnip is going to send it up high back into the far side. Now Delaney is going to be in a foot race with Neiman. Delaney has it and now looks to center. And stolen away there by Cody. And now Cody is going to look to counter. Hayes loses the ball. Balderston and Hayes battle. Balderston is going to win it. It's going to go to Knockhazel. Knockhazel to Copeland. And now it's going to go to Hanson. Hanson's going to go all the way back to Abby Copeland on the backside. Copeland makes a person miss. And kick is not going to get all the way through. Stolen away. Ball's with Wilson. Far side now. Cody will see the ball. And it'll be tipped in by Lynn. And now Cody's got an opportunity inside the box. Mason Morton had to make one person miss. Cross is in the box. Shot is going to be goal. That goal by number 20, Lynn, makes it 3-0 Cody. So now we're having deja vu all over again from the last 2 games. Cody leads 3-0. And so now 7:15 left first half. Cody has taken the 3-0 lead. Anna Nielsen is going to come back in for Lander. Kylie Balderston will come out, and ball is going to be back into play for Lander. Nielsen with it. And now to Atnip on the back line. Atnip tries to get it up, can't do it. Stolen away. And here comes Holly Hayes. Ball is now with Lynn. And now Boyson. Boyson to Wilson. Kick on the way is going to go wide off of a shot by Neiman. So goal kick here for Lander at the 6.5-minute mark, first half. Kick on the way is going to go to Boyson at center circle. She'll hand it back and now go near side. Nielsen tries to grab a hold of it, can't do it, and this ball's going to go over the touchline. It will be last touch by Cody, so it'll be a throw in here for Allie Atnip and the Tigers. Atnip throws. It'll go off the shoulder of Hayes. So it'll be actually they're going to say free kick here for Lander. Gets in front of us. We'll take it. Kick is going to sail and get deflected out. And now it's going to be number 21, McCartan, who will lose it, and then they're going to call a foul on Lander, and so now here is a free kick for Cody at the 5:10 mark. Kick on the way. Knockhazel deflects and sends right back out, and Copeland and Boyson will meet on the far side. Boyson will tap it 3 times off of her head, and it'll go back. Boyson still has possession. Copeland cannot get around Boyson at all. And now it's going to get sent back into the attacking third and kicked right back by Copeland. Ball's going to go all the way to Radakovich, and she'll hold on to it with 4:40 left. Kick on the way is going to sail and get headed back in by Hansen. And it'll go all the way to the near side, and it will trickle over the touchline. Throw in here for Cody at 4:15 left. Collision there. They're going to give possession to Cody as Getz and Neiman collided. Or no, that was Lynn and Getz collided. So now 4 minutes left. And free kick for Cody. Kick comes in. And it's going to get crossed to center field. It's going to get stolen away by Atnip. Atnip's going to send it sailing. And it'll be another throw in here for Cody at 3:30 left first half. Atnip is going to see this ball get past her. And Cody's now in the attacking third. Collision by Knockhazel to get it out. Nice done by Knockhazel to get Wilson off the ball. She's going to send it over the touchline. And it'll be last touch by Lander. So a throw in here for Cody. Copeland steps right in front of that. And it'll be another throw in here for the Phillies. Far side, Boyson. She's going to give it to her defense. Ball was stolen away momentarily by Getz. And now Lander will have it. Hansen is going to go to Copeland. She overran the pass. And it'll be over the touchline. Last touch by Copeland. Throw in here for Cody with 2.5 left in this first half. Throw in is headed off by Knockhazel. And then sent up high by the Phillies. Comes near side. This one will trickle over the touchline as well. And here comes another throw in. This time it's going to be for Lander. Atnip throws it in to Getz. Getz gets bounced off of it, but it'll be last touch by Cody, so another throw in here for Lander. This time it gets stolen away. Nice interception by Wilson. It'll go to Knockhazel. Knockhazel's going to send it to Copeland. Copeland is not going to be able to grab a hold of it. Ball's going to go back to Knockhazel, and now Cody regains possession off the tip. Ball over the touchline. Quickly a throw in with 1:40 left in this first half. 3-0 Cody leads. Ball is going to go past Nielsen, and so it'll be another Philly throw in. Hayes will throw it in, and it gets stolen away by Hansen. Hansen will see the ball go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw in here for Lander. 1:15 left first half. Ball is headed off by Hayes and stolen away by Nielsen. Nielsen is going to try to go to Getz, or that was to Copeland. She can't get it there. Now it's going to go to Knockhazel with under a minute left. Now to Getz. Getz is going to try to go around Hayes, cannot get around her, so she's going to go back. Shot on the way is going to go wide off of the foot of Mason Morton. And so goal kick here with 40 seconds left. .30 seconds left as the kick will come short. Getz is going to step right in front of it and is going to get deflected and sent back out by Cody. And now it's going to go to Wilson. Wilson tries to get it upfield with 14 seconds left. Now Neiman. Far side now. Cody's going to have something working with 8 seconds left. Back to center. See if they're going to get a shot off in time. 2 seconds. Shot is going to get deflected, and that'll be the end of the first half. So at the end of one, the defending 3A state champions, the Lander Lady Tigers, trail 3-0 to the Cody Phillies. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
We are 40 minutes away from deciding a 3A state champion, and the Lady Tigers are looking at a 3-0 deficit. And they will start with the ball, and we know that this team has had a couple of miracles before in the season, and they will look for another one here this afternoon. 40 minutes is on the clock, and the official is ready to go, and here we are. Ball is going to come to the near side to Knockhazel. Knockhazel tries to get it to Copeland. It'll go off of Copeland's foot. Throw in here for Cody early on. Boyson to Growney. Ball's going to get tipped into center field, and it's going to go to Getz. Getz is going to be with Neiman, and Neiman's going to steal it away. Ball is going to get turned on the Jets is Cody, and Donahue's going to have to come up. Ball's going to go past everybody, and Donahue's down, as is Copeland, and they are waving they're waving the trainers on. The Coach Abilio Montero is going to come on, and they're going to go look at Aislinn Donahue. Donahue is down, and the trainers are looking at her. We'll take a quick commercial break as they look to Aislinn Donahue. We're just underway, 39-16 left in the game, 3-0. Cody leads.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And so Aislinn Donahue is back up, and it looks like she will stay in this game after taking that collision. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Tigers as we get started back into this one with Cody leading 3-0. And they'll hand the ball over to Donahue, and she will send this one sailing. Gets deflected off of the foot of Hanson, and it'll go over the touchline, and there'll be a throw in here for Cody. Robbins with Knockhazel. Knockhazel is going to get a free kick here off the foul by Cody. Knockhazel will send this one deep, and it'll be deflected and stolen away by Cody. Knockhazel will see the ball go over her head, and now Cody will have it as Robbins will turn on the Jets. She'll try to send it up. No one around her, so Abby Copeland is going to grab a hold of it, and she's going to send it the other direction. Throw in for Wilson, and ball's going to get tipped out. Boyson grabs a hold of it, and now to Lynn. Back to Boyson. Copeland tries to get the ball away from Boyson, doesn't do so. Boyson will try to get the ball through, can't do it. Ball's going to end up with Lynn. Lynn with a shot. It'll go wide, and goal kick here for Lander. $37-40 and counting in this game. 3-0 Cody leads. Kick from Lander will go off the foot of Boyson, go to Knockhazel, and they're going to go to Copeland. Copeland will see the ball go past her, so throw in here for Cody again. Ball centered, goes over the head of Winky, and now it's going to be a foot race between Kalkowski and Sullivan. Cody will have it. Comes all the way back to their defense. They'll send it back in. And now to Wilson. Wilson with a nice pass to Robbins, but a nice play by Mason Morton to step in front of it. It'll be a corner kick here for Cody. Cody will set the kick up, and it will sail to the outside. It'll go off the head of Knockhazel. Shot on by Lynn will get held onto by Donahue. Donahue will send this one to the near side. Goes over Knockhazel's head and ends up with Growney. Copeland will head it off. And now Boyson will have it. Knockhazel gets it to Copeland. And now Getz is going to have it. Getz has got 3 people on her. She's going to cross it to Delaney. Sullivan is going to tip the ball up, and this will be an easy held on to ball by Radakovich. Kick is going to go to the far side, and it is with Cody again. That ball is, they're going to call a foul on Nielsen as she tripped one of the Phillies, and so free kick here for Cody. 35 minutes left in this ball game. Cody leads 3-0. Boyson kicked, deflected off of the head of Hansen. And so throw in here for Cody. Ball goes over the touchline. And again, last touched by Lander. So throw in for Cody. That ball is going to get deflected. They're going to call a foul, and it will go in the way of Lander. Mason Morton will set it up on the near side. And now send it. It's going to get deflected by Knockhazel. Copeland steps in the front, and they will lose the ball as the ball will trickle over the touchline. It'll be last touched by Cody. Throw in quickly comes from Abby Copeland to Knockhazel. Knockhazel will send it up. Headed off by Boyson, and now to Winky. That goes off the side of the face of Hansen. And now it's going to go far side. Now back to the center in Lynn. Lynn has it. She's going to try to center it, and it gets deflected. She was looking to go to Wilson. Ball still with Wilson, however. And Morton is going to get the ball over the touchline and get it out. They're going to call a foul on I think the foul was on, yes, yellow card was on Cody. And so Chrysler's going to come back in, and she will replace Wilson. So free kick coming here for Lander at the 33-12 mark. Kick on the way is going to get sent back. Getz had it momentarily, and now Chrysler is going to have it with Abby Copeland. Chrysler will lead up, and it'll go over the touchline, and so here comes a throw-in here for Lander. Copeland to Copeland, stolen away by Chrysler. Lander is going to lose it again. It goes through the legs of Copeland, goes to Chrysler. Chrysler will try to center, and it'll get kicked out by the defense of Lander, but Boyson's right there to put it right back in. Ball, center circle with Getz, and Boyson will bounce her off of it. It'll be a free kick here for Lander on the foul on Boyson. .32 minutes left. The clock continues to click here in this 3A state tournament championship game that sees the Phillies leading 3-0. Kick is going to go, and they're going to call a foul on Getz here. And so free kick now for Cody. Kick by Boyson will go deep to the far side. It'll go over the touch line. Last touch, obviously, by Boyson, and so another throw in here for Lander. Goes to Getz. To Knockhazel. Then to Hansen. Ball stolen away. Chrysler has it. Now to Lynn. Ball is now going to be out. Kicked out by Abby Copeland, but they're going to call a foul on Cody, so free kick here for Lander. 30-50 left. In the last game of the season for the Lady Tigers. Ball is going to get stolen away quickly by Cody. They were looking to go back to the near side to Chrysler, and they cannot get it to her. Ball comes back the other way. Goes over the touchline, and now throw in here for Lander in their attacking third. Getz loses it to Boyson. Boyson will see it go over the touchline. Here's another throw in for Lander here. Getz was going to sits it down, and it's going to be Mia Copeland who takes the throw in. Gets headed off by Cody. And now back to the far side. The Phillies will look to counter. Ball tries to get centered, and the Copeland will send it right back the other direction. And now far side. Neiman will head it up, and it'll be over the touchline. And so throw in here for Lander at the 29.5-minute mark. Kick will get to the center field. Knockhazel is going to take a – that was Hansen who took a shot. Takes a couple bounces and finally goes over the touchline. Throw in here for Cody. Robbins is going to come in and replace Chrysler. And Wilson is also going to come in, and she'll replace Winky. Ball back in play. Gets with it. She tries to get around one defender. Now she does. Shot on is held on to by Radakovic. That was one of the best opportunities that Getz has had all afternoon. And Radakovic right where she needed to be. Ball back in play. Crossfield is Cody. Phillies are now right in the attacking third. Shot is going to go on. Donahue's going to be one-on-one, and she'll grab a hold of it. Nicely done by Aislinn. She had Wilson barreling down on her. That was going to be a close play, but Donahue grabs a hold. Ball stolen away, Nielsen to Getz. And now Delaney's in a foot race. But again, calmly and nicely done. Hopkin will send it over the touchline on the far side. Throw in here for Lander. Quickly it goes to Getz and gets tipped out and over back to the far side. And it'll go over the touchline. Another throw in here for the Lady Tigers. Hansen to Getz. Back to Nielsen. Stolen away, Cody. It's going to go back to center circle. And to Knockhazel. Knockhazel leads up Abby Copeland. Copeland tries to get it through to her sister and cannot do so. Ball stolen away. And this time it'll go over the touchline again. It'll be last touched by Cody, so it'll be a throw in here for Lander. Throw in goes to Knockhazel. She sets it down. and goes around her defender. Centers it. No one really was there, so stolen away now by Cody again. Far side. Phillies make a move and now look to cross. They're in the box, and Donahue scoops and held on to it. Nicely done by Aislinn again. 26-15 left in the second half. Cody leads 3-0. Ball back in play. Cody will have it. And now on the near side, it's Hayes. She'll go to Lynn. Back to the center, stolen away by Hanson. Hanson now likes to make a move. Tries to go to Delaney. Delaney tips it, and it'll be sent out over the touchline on the far side by Neiman. .25.5 left. Throw in for Lander as the ball goes over the touchline. Ball is going to go to Nielsen. And now to Demi Stauffenberg, near side to Abby Copeland. Copeland, Knockhazel. Knockhazel try to go back to Copeland, but gets it stolen away. Here's Hayes. She's going to go near side to Wilson. Wilson crossfield pass. Gets it through. Shot, it's going to get deflected. And now Copeland's going to send it out. Boyson now has it. She's got Mia Copeland on her. Sent back up. Cody still in the attacking third, as they really have been most of this game. Neiman to Lynn. Lynn shot and into the hands of Donahue. Donahue will send it sailing. And now Lander will have it. They go far side to Nielsen. To Getz. And try to get it to Delaney. That one gets deflected. And now it's with Boyson. Boyson gets the ball upfield. Mason Morton comes up and keeps it in midfield for the Tigers. Ball over the head of Hanson. And now an opportunity here for Cody. Ball's going to trickle too far, however, and end up back in the hands of Aislinn Donahue. Kick is going to go sky high, go off the foot of Hayes. And Knockhazel will steal it away. She'll kick it deep, and it'll go off the foot of Boyson and go all the way back into the defensive third of Cody, but they have possession. And Knockhazel will get called on a foul, and so it will be a free kick for Cody here. And Boyson will go short and take it to center circle. Ball with Neiman. On the far side. Cody with it on the far side. Nielsen steals it away, however, for Lander. Tries to get it out, can't do it. It's going to go to Wilson. Wilson will take a shot, and it'll end up in the hands of Donahue again. Ball sent back in by Donahue will go to Mia Copeland. Copeland was going to center. It gets deflected by Neiman. Still Lander, though, with possession. Knockhazel is going to send it to Getz. Getz has an opportunity here. That is a push and no call. And now it's going to be called. Referee's asking for a stoppage of clock. they're going to have a conversation. That would look really close to being a push and a foul in the box. Referee is done talking. He's going to come out. And we're going to have a penalty kick. So let's see what happens here. Penalty kick for Lander with 21 and a half left. 3-0 the score. And Emma Getz will be the one to take the goal kick, or the penalty kick. Getz. One-on-one with Radakovich. Referee talks to both people, ladies. And here we go. Getz, shot, goal! And so here we go again in the exact same time we played the Cody Phillies the last two times. 3-1 is the score. 21 and a half left. State title on the line. Boyson is going to come in for Cody here. And here we go. Crowd on the far side stomping. You can hear them from all the way over here. That woke them up. Cody with the ball, however. And now Boyson will have it. Boyson sends the ball up. Demi Stauffenberg taps it back out. Still not fully out of the attacking third, however. Neiman will have it. Lander now looks to counter. Getz has got the Jets on. Shot is on, and it will go into the hands of Radakovich. Radakovich will send it long. It'll go off the side of the leg of Hansen. Goes to the far side, or near side, however. And that ball gets whiffed by Tinley Reisig. Ball now, Lander with the possession. They send it back up, and it's going to get deflected by Growney. Goes off of the shoulder of Knockhazel. Knockhazel battles for it. Tries to send it back upfield. Can't get it up there. That time, collision, and ball's going to go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in here for Cody as we are at the halfway mark in the second half. 20 minutes left. Cody leads 3-1. Ball is going to go to Hansen. They'll lose it. Now to Neiman. Getz to Sullivan. Sullivan is going to turn the Jets on, and now she's going to be on the far side. Delaney is going to look to cross. She can't get anybody there. Now she's going to go to Getz. Getz, shot is saved by Radakovich. Corner kick now here for Lander, as both the Cody Phillies side and the Lander Lady Tigers side and fans show support on both opportunities there. And so here we go. Corner kick for Lander on the way is going to go low, and it'll go right to Boyson and get sent out. Here comes Wilson now. And she's going to try to lead up someone. And Reisig will send it over the touchline. Throw in here for Cody. It'll be stolen away. Boyson with it. Far side now. Nielsen tries to steal the ball away. Has it momentarily. Now it's going to go center field to Wilson. Wilson's shot is saved by Donahue. Donahue will send it in at the 18-minute mark. It'll be headed back, and Delaney Sullivan's going to be in a foot race. She's going to get by Neiman and get it. She's going to have it centered. Shot is going to be tripped. There goes Getz. She's tripped. And now ball's going to be with Cody. Now Nakazel steals it away. Nakazel's going to try to send it, and she's unable to get it to curve. Goal kick here for Cody. Delaney had about a 5-yard sprint behind Neiman before she was able to grab a hold of it. Ball back in play. Cody with it. Goes to Hayes. And now to Wilson. Center goes deflected off of Nielsen. Cody remains with the ball, however. Wilson with it. Wilson is going to have just a shot, and it's going to go over the touchline in the corner. So throw in here for Lander at the 16:55 mark. Throw in. Stolen away. Cody with it again. To Boyson. Boyson has Hanson in front of her. Boyson. Sliding tackle is going to get called a foul, and they're going to call a time. They're going to stop the clock. There's a yellow card on Hanson. Hanson's having a conversation with the official, and now she'll walk away. Zoe Mulholland is going to come in for Hanson. And if I heard correctly, they're going to say reckless foul. That's what I heard the officials say from up here. And Lander fans disagree with that, obviously. But it'll be a free kick here for Cody with 16.5 left. And Boyson will be the one to take it after they get the wall set up here. Clock has stopped with 16:34 left. And kick is on the way by Boyson. Gets right into the wall, and Boyson will get it right back. Again deflected by Copeland. Nielsen now has it. Boyson gets it back. Boyson now is going to get a shot on, and it's going to go right into the hands of Aislinn Donahue. Donahue will send it in. 16 minutes left. 3-1 the score. Ball's going to go all the way over the touchline on the far side, and it'll be a throw-in for Cody. Stolen away. Far side. Lander looks to center. It's going to go to Sullivan. Sullivan off the post. And it almost was 3-2 there. And now ball's going to be over the touchline. It's going to be a throw in here for Lander as Zoe Mulholland's going to come out and Hanson's going to come back in. That one almost woke up everybody. Boyson steals it away, and now it's going to go to Winky in the center circle. And now far side. Cody is going to see the ball go over the touchline. 15 minutes left. Throw in here for Lander. Throw in is going to go off of Hanson. Now centered back to Getz. Getz to Sullivan. Sullivan is going to make a couple people miss. One nicely done by Cody to come up off their defensive line and grab a hold of that one. They saw what happened just a few seconds ago. We're not going to let Delaney have an opportunity at a shot. Cody now looks to center. And now a foot race. Mason Morton will send this one to the near side. It'll go off the side of the foot of Hayes. And so throw in here for Lander. Hanson to Copeland. Try to get it to Getz. Deflected. Goes to Knockhazel. Try to get it through to Hanson. Hanson now is going to grab a hold of it. She's going to tap it back to Hanson. She's going to try to go to Knockhazel, but it's going to get stolen away by Winky. Nicely done by Hanson to slide a tackle and get that ball back. Now it's going to go to Delaney. Now to Hanson. To Getz. Getz. Shot is going to be held on to by Radakovich. Radakovich will send it high. And it will go to Hanson to Mia Copeland. Copeland is going to try to get it to Delaney, but it's going to get tipped and now headed off by Boyson. Headed off again. Now now Delaney's in the box. Delaney's going to have to be a little quick. She's going to try to grab a hold of it, and she just cannot grab a hold of it. And so goal kick here for Cody. 13 minutes left in the 3A state championship game for the girls. Lander is trailing 3-1. Ball back in play. It'll go through the legs of Hayes. Throw in for Knockhazel. Will get tipped off and sent back in to the midfield by Cody. It goes to Abby Copeland. Copeland's going to go to Nielsen. Nielsen try to get through two people. Can't do it. And now deflected. Far side. It'll be a foot race for Neiman. Neiman has it, and she'll go back to her defensive line. Almost stolen away by Delaney. Demi will come off her line, tip it up. Headed off by Hanson. And now it'll go all the way to Abby Copeland on the near side. She'll go to Mia. And now to Hanson at center circle. Far side to Nielsen. Nielsen was looking for Delaney, but too hard of a pass. And so here is another goal kick here for Cody as we reach 11.5 left in this game. Kick on the way from Cody will go to the far side. Tapped up and headed off by Hopkin. Ball's going to come all the way back to the defensive line for Lander. Gets through one of the Cody Phillies. Tapped off by number 12 Hayes. They're going to say a throw in here for Cody. It comes in quick. It goes to Wilson. And Wilson will see it go over the touchline. And so Mason Morton will have a throw in here for Lander with under 11 minutes left. Ball thrown in. Tapped up and over the touchline by Delaney Sullivan. Throw in for Cody. Boyson now with it. And that will be deflected off of two players. End up in the midfield. Ball is with Neiman. Neiman's going to have an opportunity. Shot is wide off of a shot by Winky. She was wide open at the bottom of the arc. And she put it right where, if it had been on target, no one was getting to it. 10 minutes left. Goal kick for Lander. Kick is going to go to Boyson. Kick is going to get sailed over the touchline right in front of the Lander bench. And here comes a throw in. Throw in by Growney. Will be last touch by Copeland, another throw in. This time we'll go to Boyson. Boyson back to Growney. She's going to try to go center, and it'll go to Hanson. Hanson will meet in the middle. Now it's going to go to Delaney. Now Copeland is going to be in a foot race, and she's going to have no opportunity at it. It'll be over the touchline. Last touch by Copeland. 9.5 left. Throw in will be for Hayes and for Cody. Ball deflected and sent back in. Nielsen center circle, loses it, and now foot race for Wilson. Wilson's all by herself, and it'll get deflected and shaded by Copeland, and Donahue will grab a hold of it. 9 minutes left in this second half. 3-1 Cody lead. Boyson tips it, headed off by Knockhazel. She gets it to Delaney Sullivan. Sullivan is going to go around one defender, two defenders. Now it's going to be a foot race with Hopkins. She's going to stop and turn back inward, and she'll keep it in. It'll go to Copeland to Knockhazel. Knockhazel's going to center it, and actually, no, it's going to go far side to Nielsen. Now to Getz. Getz is now going to try her luck on the other side. Getz is going to center, and this time it's going to go over the touchline. Last touch by Getz, so it's going to be a goal kick at the 8-minute mark. Kick is going to come to the near side off the foot of Nielsen, or by Wilson, I'm sorry. And it'll be over touchline. Now Hayes will throw it in. Headed up by Cody. Knockhazel right there. Knockhazel centers to Nielsen. 7.5 left. Boyson will send it out the other direction. Both Demi and Atnip will come up, and Knockhazel will steal the ball away. Sent back over to the far side. Nielsen now with it, and she's going to lose it to Neiman on that far side, and this will sail over the touchline. Another goal kick here for Cody with 7 minutes left. Kick on the way by Cody is going to go far side, goes under the leg of Neiman, and it will sail over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in here for Lander. The throw-in will go to Hanson. Hanson, center field to Knockhazel. Knockhazel, Hanson, everyone collided there in the center. Copeland as well as Knockhazel both collided almost with each other. Both are back up. Knockhazel now with the ball. She tips it up, gets it to, and now Boyson heads it off. Here comes Cody. Nice defensive play by Abby Copeland to come off the line. And now it's going to go to Knockhazel. Now it's going to get through, and Delaney is going to have a shot. It's going to get deflected by Radakovich. No call, and now it's going to get back out by Cody. Under 6 minutes left. Radakovich put her body on the line on that one as Delaney had a shot opportunity. Lander fans wanted some kind of a foul, but no call. 5.5 left. Lander with the ball. Hanson will send it up. And it'll be deflected by Cody. And now Abby Copeland will have it. Copeland, Knockhazel now. Tries to go to Getz and can't do it. Ball is going to go through the middle. Wilson is going to tip it up. She's going to have Winky on the far side. Headed off by Atnip. Atnip, Winky still battling for it. Center of the field. Shot is going to go by number 12, Hayes, and it will go right into the hands of Aislinn Donahue. Under 5 minutes left. Ball is going to sail high, and go over a touchline, so Cody will regain possession. Throw in here. Throw in will go to Neiman. Neiman to Winky to Boyson. Boyson now near side, turns back inward. She'll go to Hayes, back to Boyson, and back to Hayes. Ball sent back in, and now a foot race. Hayes is going to win it against Knockhazel. Ball stolen away by Emma Getz. Getz is going to try to lead up and try to get the ball to Delaney. Delaney now in a foot race. Far side with Kalkowski. And Kalkowski will send over the touchline. Throw in here for Cody. 3.5 minutes left. 3-1 is the score. Cody leads. Ball is tipped up, and now Cody will send it back to the center circle. Wilson tries to get it to Boyson, stolen away. Now Getz is going to look to counter. Getz, one-on-one. Now she's got 3 defenders on her. She's going to center it to Knockhazel. Knockhazel is going to send it, and it will get into the hands of Radakovich. Radakovich will send it in as we are under 3 minutes left. And they're going to call a foul, and they're going to... So the foul is going to be on Cody. Free kick here for Lander at the 2:40 mark. Free kick on the way is going to go off the foot of Hansen, and here comes Cody on the counter. Ball is on the far side with Neiman. Neiman and Atnip battle. Atnip steals the ball away. 2:15 left. Knockhazel. We'll see the ball go over a touchline. Throw in. It'll go to Sullivan. Sullivan tries to center it. Can't get it through Boyson. Tapped up. Collision in midfield. And they're going to call a foul. And it's going to be a free kick for Lander here as we are under 2 minutes left. 3-1 the score. Mason Morton will take the free kick here. Minute 40 left. Morton, kick on the way. In the hands of Radakovich. 90 seconds left. Radakovich is in no hurry to let this one go. Kick, center field, is with Wilson. To Boyson. Back to Wilson. And now they're going to go and see the ball go over a touchline. Throw in here. Abby Copeland now is going to take the throw in as we are at a minute left. Throw in to her sister Mia. Mia to Knockhazel. Knockhazel tries to go to Copeland, can't do it, and it'll get sent out by Boyson with 45 seconds left. Copeland throws it in now. It'll go to Mason Morton. 40 seconds left. 3-1 to score, stolen away. Winky's going to have it, and she's going to give it over to Wilson. Wilson to Boyson with 30 seconds left. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Cody's going to be the new 3A state champions. 20 seconds left. Ball stolen away, sent the other direction. Deflected off by Getz. 14 seconds left. The crowd in front of me can feel it as 10 seconds are left on the clock. They are jumping up and down. They're calling for the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a final 3-1. Cody is now the 3A state champions. Emotion is pouring out of Lander. Coach Abilio Montero is sitting and talking to some of his players as the emotion is just pouring out of this team who has battled adversity, who has played extremely hard all season long, and come up just short again by the same final that they have fallen to Cody in the last 2 games, 3-1. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we will wrap this season up. Final score 3-1 in favor of Cody.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Welcome back, everyone. Again, final score 3-1 in favor of Cody, and it was a big-time matchup. Again, Cody wins again by the same final as they have beaten Lander the other 2 times by a final of 3-1. And Lander is now walking over to the home side of the field, and they are being greeted by a round of applause by the Lander faithful on the far side.
Please join the WHSAA in congratulating the 3A girls champion, the Cody Phillies.
And Cody absolutely had an outstanding season, and they officially are the 3A state champions for this season. And I just want to say, as they are presenting the trophies here, that it's been an absolute pleasure and an absolute honor to be able to get to call these games for Lander this season for both the boys and the girls. I have had an absolute blast, and I just thank Coach Abilio Montero, Coach Dean Schaff, for allowing me to tag along and be along for this wild ride for this season. I thank you to all the fans. I thank you to all the parents for letting me come along and get to know you and get to know your kids. It's an absolute fantastic group that is going to be walking off the field for the final time this season. This team's going to look a lot different as of next year with the seniors that are going to be gone, and it'll be definitely a younger team as we enter in for next season. And I will be here for it, and I look forward to calling it again, and I look forward to getting to have a lot more fun with this team next season. And so we're going to say so long for the season here in Cheyenne, and we'll be making the long trip back to Riverton and to Lander this afternoon. Again, final score 3-1 in favor of Cody. They are the 3A state champions. And again, thank you so much to everyone who has joined me this entire season. who has welcomed me into the Lander family, so to speak, coming from Mississippi, and I just am so thankful to be able to have called these games all season long. So for now, I will say so long, and we will see you down the road. Next thing coming up will be Lander Lobos baseball coming up this summer, and then also next big thing up is going to be Lander football, and so that'll be the next things that'll be coming up. So we'll say so long, and we'll see you down the road. Thank you again. Goodbye.
It doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the